Talk about communication, because that is a, guess what, #1 ranked thing that all your employees want you to be able to do someday. #1 ranked. All right, so it's not just talking. What else can communication be? Oh, now we're not gonna even talk. Okay. You're nervous
Email.
because of the video.
Yeah.
What's another way
Email.
to communicate?
Email.
You know, like this. Communicate with your body.
Body
Body
language.
language.
Sign language.
Sign language. We use our hands a lot when we talk. Yeah. Does this look aggressive?
Yes. A little bit.
Kind of aggressive, right? So you should not do that when you're trying to be calm and professional, right? What other kind of ways can we talk?
With your face.
With facial expressions too, right? If you look mad when you're talking to someone, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said signs, so like using your hands. What other ways can we talk? Josh said emails.
Paper.
Is there a way to communicate professionally in an email?
Yeah.
Writing? There are, so we gotta learn how to do that. But we're gonna do it through the visual stuff. So we're gonna do a skit. The goal is that we use specific language to get our point across. So when you communicate, your goal is to get other people to understand what you're trying to say. Even like everyday life, right? Your friends, your relationships, your boss, anything. You want to get your point across, but not get angry and get all your feelings invested. And to maybe even solve problems sometimes. A lot of times at work, you're trying to solve a problem. You want to do it in a respectful way. So we're going to try to role play. Who wants to role play?
I will.
You're just gonna make us
Yes.
all, aren't you?
I mean, I'm going to make someone. Okay, Cammie is Jade on this one. So I've highlighted Jade. And I need Mr. Z. It's going to be Talon or Cameron. It's gotta be.
We're vetoing him.
You get it. It's Talon?
We're
Come on,
vetoing
Talon.
him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now, this is the scenario. Okay? Jade, it looks good. Now you know why I chose that hat in a second. Jade has her first job mowing lawns.
Oh yeah.
That looked like a lawn mowing hat to you?
Yeah.
Okay, me too. She works with her best friend's brother, who owns the landscaping company. That's you. She's had the job for about 3 weeks and really feels like she's getting into the groove. In fact, it's a perfect job for her. She loves being outside and appreciates the fact that she can work on her own and even listen to her MP3 player. I don't think they make those anymore.
I don't think so.
They don't.
Jade arrives early at Miss Z's house. Mr. Z, sorry. Her first customer of the day and gets ready to begin mowing. Okay, how about you two stand up? Let's you act out in the hall. So it's not so confined location. Here's your paper, Mr. Z.
Mr. Clean.
We're ready.
You're finally here.
Hi, Mr. Z. Yes, I'm here to mow your lawn.
Well, you didn't do a very good job last week.
I wasn't the person who mowed your lawn, but I'd like to hear why you're unhappy with the job.
It was just a mess.
Can you please be more specific? What exactly didn't you like? In what way was it a mess?
Well, it looked just awful.
Mr. Z, I really want you to make sure that whatever you're upset you last time doesn't happen again. If you tell me exactly what you want done differently in the future, it will really help me to be sure your lawn is mowed just the way you like it.
Well, the cut grass was left on the lawn and the edges weren't straight.
Okay, well, let me be sure I understand. Besides mowing, you want us to rake up and remove the cut grass and be more careful to straighten the edging.
Yes, that is exactly what I expected.
Thanks, Mr. Z. I'll be sure to do those things today. I will let the boss know that's what she would like done from now on.
Thank you very much.
Good job. Oh, they are such good actors. Thank you, Mr. Z, and your beautiful hat. Okay. So why was that a good conversation? Or do you think it was a good conversation? I guess I should start there.
Good conversation.
But they argued, but
Like we worked it out.
you worked it out. You solved the problem. What was the problem?
The grass wasn't cut right.
Should have cut it, man.
He was upset,
She
right?
didn't like how the grass was cut, and she wanted to know how to cut.
Yeah, and he was like, she's like, come on, just tell me. Could she have gotten angry with, or
Yes.
I don't know, even like
Agitated.
because he wasn't giving her the feedback she needed to make it better?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is one thing they could have done that would have made this conversation go really bad?
They could like
Cammy
shout
yelled.
at each other.
Shouted, yelled. Even your guys' facial expressions were not like hate, right? You were mad, but you weren't like angry in your face and like getting all bulled up on Cammy like you were gonna take her down.
I thought my name was Jade.
Oh, Jade, sorry. I'm not supposed to tell real names. That's my child. So good. Yeah, this could have gone a lot differently. And when you're working in the real world and you have a job, you know, the goal is not to make everybody angry or you're probably not going to have a job, right? But you have to be able to communicate effectively. And they did communicate effectively. Are we clapping back there?
Good.
That's my adult child. Okay, role playing number 2. Are you ready? This is the scenario. Will works at a large dental office.
I am not
be the dentist.
Or a dentist.
I wouldn't be the dentist.
He winds up rushing to get to work every day after school. His job tasks include filing, making photocopies, stuffing envelopes, and answering the telephone. Miss T is the office manager. She asked to speak with Will about this timesheet. Okay, so Miss T is going to be Carly. Hi. Will, just so that we see that you are just that we see that you're a male, you get a hat.
Men get to wear hats.
Huh?
Give your one back.
No, you don't need a hat to.
Oh, okay. You can watch from the sidelines. All right, camera. Come on, Will.
Hello, Will. I would like to talk with you. Nice to meet you. Will, I've been watching your time this week, and I'm quite concerned. Misty, I see that you're not happy, but will you please be more specific? You're not getting here on time. I know I've been arriving to work late. I'm sorry. Well, look at your time today. You're supposed to be here at 3:15 this afternoon, and now it's 3:30, and you just walked in. We need to be able to depend on you to be here on time. Be here at the time of your scheduled work.
I understand that you expect me to be here on time. I'm getting here as quickly as I can after school. Would you be possible to change my start time to 3:30? I could put in extra 15 minutes at the end of the workday instead.
Well, I suppose we can try that. Are you absolutely sure you can make it here every day by 3:30?
I'm sorry that I've been getting here late and not seeing you. I really do think I can be here every day by 3:30. But if for some reason I can't make it here by the time we will be sure to call you to let you know.
That will be very helpful. Thank you, Will.
Well done, guys.
Yay.
Okay, so good or bad conversation?
Horrible.
Why?
Because they argue.
Did they argue?
Not really.
They had a disagreement.
It's not arguing.
They converse.
They conversed. So they had a disagreement. You're calling that an argument, right? But was it really arguing?
No.
No. Why was that a good conversation?
Because they resolved
Didn't
the
yell.
problem.
They had a problem. He had a solution to his problem. What was it?
To start
Start
a
at
little bit
3:30.
later.
And she said, well, we'll try. Let's try, right? That's a problem-solving conversation. He was specific and clear in what the problem was, and she acknowledged that. Nobody was raising their voice and getting all handy, like, you start using gestures that look just mean, right? Nobody did that. So they were specific, they were clear, they communicated their issues, and they resolved them. That's your goal in life. With your parents. I'm thinking about like you right now. I would say with your parents is the hardest part, right? Because we get mad at them real easily. There are ways to communicate effectively with your parents. Be clear with what you're asking. Don't get the facial expression starting to look very angry and the waving of the arms and, that body language. Okay, so I want you to think of a time when you had a parent, a teacher, a friend, an employer, if you guys ever had a job. What happened? How did that make you feel? Like if you had a time when they were talking bad and like this wasn't a good conversation. So grab a piece of paper from the middle of the table.
Get it together.
Any time in your life You can think of school. You can think of at home. You don't have to get super specific. I'm not going to make you read it out loud. Of when you could have used language better, or they could have used language better. What could you have done differently? So just take a few minutes to write.
I'll let them